Hello, welcome back to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream extravaganza. This is the third session for the day. Pretty exciting. I'm doing for this session Kate Bishop, otherwise known as Hawkeye, from the Young Avengers. She was created by CptScorp, CptScorp. We've had this particular creator's content on the stream before, and I'm always excited to try a CptScorp hero because they're well done. I don't think I've ever had a bad one. They're inventive. I like them. And when I saw Kate, I was very excited because she looks very cool. I mean, look at those sunglasses. What more do you need to know? Kate Bishop, 3 rec, hand size 6, hit points 9. Private investigator is their alter ego. Pretty cool. Skillful. During deck building, you may include skill cards from any aspect. Action. Search your deck and discard pile for Kate's bow and put it into play. Limit once per round. Hawkeye side. There's Kate looking badass. 2 thought, 2 attack, 1 defense. Young Avenger. Master Archer, interrupt attack. When an enemy initiates an attack, remove up to 3 arrow counters from Kate's bow. Deal 1 damage to that enemy for each arrow counter removed. It's pretty cool. So you might even be able to kill them before they even do anything. Kind of a play on the Hawkeye ally. Sorry, I'm munching on some candy. Apologies. He does has arrow counters and does damage when they come into play. These ones, if they do an attack, you get to do one. So pretty sweet. I've got a deck. I'm playing Justice, I think. Yep. Justice. Show because I know that skilled investigator's on the bottom there. Yeah, Justice, and I'll go through as per normal. I'll go through her identity stuff as they come up, and we're going up against Red Skull. You know how Red Skull works. You don't need me to tell you. Let's just grab Red House. Shuffle play. And shuffle that, and we're ready to go. Shuffle the deck, switch off. Oh, I haven't got our obligation in there. There's our obligation. Shuffle it in. There's a Nemesis. A Nemesis is MetaMask. Pretty cool. And we're ready to go. So back to alter ego. Hand size 6. Let's do it. Okay, Monica, combat training. Skill investigate. So I am playing Justice, but remember you can have skill cards from other types. Oh, jeez. What's the word? I forgot the word. Aspects. Terrible. Right, so they're all good. So these are a couple of identity ones. Got Smoke Arrow. When an enemy initiates an activation. Look at that dude's nose. When an enemy initiates an activation, remove 1 arrow counter from Kate's bow. Cancel that activation. You may spend a resource to flip to alter ego form or ready your hero. Wow, that's pretty damn powerful. Cancel the entire activation. Wow. That's for 1. Bloody hell. That's too good. That's almost too good. I mean, you have to have an arrow counter. I can only assume the arrow counters there aren't a lot of them. I doubt it has more than 3. Oh, actually, no, maybe it does. Kate's Quiver, 3 upgrade. Item, you may remove up to 5 arrow counters with your Master Archer interrupt instead. Master Archer. Yeah, there it is. Master Archer interrupt. Remove 3, but you can, if you got the quiver, you can remove 5. each enemy. Wow. Exhaust Kate's quiver, generate a wild resource, or place one arrow counter on Kate's bow. Yeah, that's cool. That's very, very cool. I knew she was going to be cool, man. Knew it. Anyway, so as an action, I can find Kate's bow, so let's do it. Oh, it's not titled, so I need to go find it. There it is. Let's just give it a name so I can find it easy later on. Kate's bow. Alright, put it into your hand, I believe it says. Put it into play. I mean, it's 0, so you can put it straight into play anyway. Restricted. Your basic attacks gain ranged. Interrupt. At the end of the player phase, place one arrow counter on this card. A max of 10 arrow counters here. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. So it doesn't come into play with counters. At the end of the player phase, place one arrow counter on this card. Max 10 arrow counters. So it generates its own arrow counters at the end of every phase, every player phase. So the longer it in play, the more counters you get. That manages, how many arrow counters you got and what you can do and stuff. I love it. Absolutely love it. Although, why are the cards so small? They're very small. I'm just going to grab these. Bump them up one more, put all these back into my hand. Okay, alright, so there's all those. Boom, let's go over to Hawkeye side. Hopefully she's also got a card that adds arrow counters. Well, Kate's quiver does. I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued. One, two, three for a quiver. Skilled investigator. Actually, I'm going to use that instead of that. Yeah. No, I just can't get over how good this card is. Am I just misunderstanding it? When an enemy initiates an activation, so not just if it's like you cancel everything they do. If they don't activate, it means nothing on their cards, nothing for their card triggers. It's just amazing. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to use that to spend for it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're the 3 that paid for the quiver. I'm going to keep that. It seems madness to throw this away. It's just amazing. Okay, so it's the end of the... Kate still needs to do something. Do I have to use the resource that I generate? I don't, do I? Exhaust Kate's quiver. Generate a wild resource and place 1 arrow counter on Kate's bow. I don't need to do use the resource. I don't need to spend it on anything. I'm just going to use it. Put an arrow counter. Oh, it's on their bow. Right? So she's now got a thinner. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to do that. The resource just doesn't do anything. It doesn't have a pool like magic does. So it just goes away. And I don't have mana burn. Thank God. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that just doesn't... There's no point doing this. So Kate will just thwart these two. Put it down to 1. It's near the end of the play phase. She gets another arrow counter on her bow. I can't use resource. Well, I could use it again, right? You can use it anytime you want, right? Look it up. Marvel Champions. Resource keyword. It counts as an action, and so therefore you can't do it. Actionless resources like Peter Parker's web shooters or spinning cards from hand can be done during the enemy phase. But resource on the card counts as an action, which you then can't do. Oh no, I can use them during the... Right, that doesn't answer the question. I'm a little confused. This is one of the rare times where I haven't seen a definitive answer. When can I use resource on a card? I'm sure you can use it any time you want. I have to think about that. Anyway, ready, got a counter, and now I get my cards. And the hand size is 5, I'm pretty sure, right? So I get 4. Okay, first out, we know what that does. Hobie, we know what Hobie does. Oh wait, I don't have a Web Warrior card. Why is Hobie in here? Hobie should not be in here. Grab a new card. That was silly. Alright, Kate's Aviators and Quick Draw. Here's the 2 new ones. Use 2 style counters, it should be. Hero action, exhaust Kate's Aviators and remove 1 style counter from it. Draw a card. Very cool. Love it. 2 free cards for 0. Great. Quick Draw, skill, alter ego action, flip to hero form, and ready your hero. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Hero action, ready your hero and place two arrow counters on Kate's bow for 1. That's magnificent. And then upside down, we know what that does. Great. That's very, very cool. Alright, boom. We get a side scheme, which is Mass Chaos. So we lose the top 5 cards. Okay, so we've got physical, energy, and wild. So once again, 3, and we lose these 5. 1, 2, 4. Here's another new one, so let's have a look at it. Evasive shot. Here, interrupt defense. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent 4, then deal 1 damage to the attacker for each arrow counter on Kate's bow to a maximum of 5. Love it. Very cool. Oh, what's happened here? That was weird. Anyway, so 3 goes on here. He attacks for 2. I don't have... Oh, well, I do have this. I can cancel his activation completely. Is that what I want to do? Surely I can do that. This is how I think it works. I generate a resource with Kate's quiver. It generates a wild. It gives me a thing. I then use that thing for smoke arrow. A wild resource. Which says, when an enemy initiates an activation, remove an arrow counter. Cancel that activation. Which means he doesn't attack. I then go straight to the encounter phase. I could also flip to alter ego, spend a resource to flip to alter ego already a hero. I don't really need to do that because she didn't do anything. I could use her ability though to remove 2 counters and deal 2 damage. Oh, we didn't initiate an attack. I cancelled that initiation, so he doesn't attack. So I can't use her ability. So I go straight to the encounter phase. I'm sure that's how it works. Exo Soldier comes in with toughness. Okay, my turn. Well, let's put our aviators into play. Those are 2 style counters, and I'll immediately use one. Draw a card. Okay, that's handy. Okay, let's thwart. Get rid of Red House. Because I got rid of Red House, Skilled Investigators triggers and gives me 1. Gives me Wiccan. Going to play Wiccan. He's going to thwart 1 off of here. And then use his ability, which is nothing. Bloody hell, Wiccan. I'm going to upside the head quick draw, which readies Kate and places 2 arrow cannons. And then hit this guy's tough off. No. And then thwart for 2. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's put your stuff back on. Ready. I get a counter at the end of the phase. Draw 4 cards. I'm pretty sure this is right. Okay, so only 1 identity card in this batch. Lucky the dog. He's a good boy. Love it. Ultra Ego action. Exhaust Lucky. Heal 2 damage from Kate Bishop and place an arrow counter on Kate's bow. Brilliant. Love him. Love it. Boom. Get a side scheme. Prison camps. 1, 2, 3. Acceleration token. So he goes into the attack for 1. He's attacking for 1. I'm just going to take it. 1 plus whatever his boost card is. Just 2, so 3. Feeling I'm meant to be flipping to alter ego as much as possible. What makes me think that? Because this guy now attacks for 2. Boom, I'm down to 4. Card. Twisted Reality. Attached to a side scheme. There's only 1 side scheme in play, so it's going to be that one. Incite 1, and when the attached side scheme is defeated, deal the first player any counter card. Okay. My turn. Use the aviators and get a card. Card I got was Sharpshooter. When you make a ranged attack, discard the top card of your deck. This attack deals 1 additional damage for each resource icon. It's discarded this way. Because your attacks all have ranged. Although it's pretty expensive. 2, and you've got to discard a card as well. The odds of getting a double are pretty extreme. Actually, I don't know if I like that card. I don't know if it's really worth it. Got to lose a card to do it. Yeah, you know what? I don't like it. I'm going to use that to put Lucky in play. Because him I do like. He's cool. Wiccan is going to thwart for 1. And then use his ability, which does 1. Kate's going to thwart for 2. Let's get rid of that. And then triggers Twisted Reality, which gives me an encounter card. But also triggers Prison Camp, which means I get to search my deck for an ally. Okay, so here's our options. Hawkeye, Professor X, Mockingbird, Miles, who's in here? Monica. That's it. Okay. Who do I want for free? Who do I want for free? What does Hawkeye do? Hawkeye would be defeated by consequential damage. Shuffle him into your deck and place one arrow counter on Kate's bow. I'm going to take Professor X. Monica goes back to the discard. These guys go back into the deck. Professor X is going to... Oh, because I cleared prison camps, I get a free card from Skilled Investigator. Alright. Professor X is going to confuse Red Skull and then thwart that for 3. Because I thwarted, I'm going to turn the tide and deal 3. I'm going to clear the area to heal Kate. Or do I heal Wiccan? Do I heal Wiccan and make him do his ability more often? No, I'll heal Kate. Screw Wiccan. Kate's going to flip. And then I'm going to use Lucky. Heal 2 damage. And get an arrow counter. Got to throw that away. Actually, you know what? I'm actually not going to use it clear the area to do it. I'm going to use her quiver to do it, which gives me an arrow counter as well. And I get to keep clear the area. Okay. That's better. That is better. Okay. Alright. I'm feeling better about this. Ready? At the end of the player phase, I get an arrow counter. So I'm almost fully charged. I get 3 cards to go back up to my hand. Okay, so we've got some new cards here. So there's Hawkeye. We saw him before. We've got Hawkeye Investigations. Spider-Ham Pistol. After you prevent any amount of threat from being placed on a scheme, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So if I prevent any, I get to remove some. I don't think I'll ever be able to prevent any. If I had counterintelligence, I would be preventing. Alright. And then after you prevent any amount of damage, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Okay, that I'll be able to do. Alright, sweet. 1. Get a side scheme. Hide your reinforcements. Hazard icon. I get to discard a non-elite minion. Is he elite? No, he's not. Ah, yeah. He goes to scheme, but he can't because he's confused. He goes to scheme, and he can, because nothing's stopping him. So 1, 2. And then I get an encounter card. Why have I got an extra encounter card? Where'd that come from? Ah, from Twist Reality. Okay. So encounter card number 1 is Hydra Flame Soldier. Encounter card number 2 is Spreading Lights. When revealed, place 2 threat on each scheme in play. No! Now that's become harder now. Damn it. Alright. My turn. My turn. Okay. Alright. We're going to generate a resource and put a counter on. Wait, is that a hero thing? No. Well, I'm going to flip back to Hawkeye anyway, so that's fine. Oh no, before I flip back to Hawkeye, let's change this. Before I flip back, I'm going to lucky. Draw a card. Oh, I don't draw a card. What am I doing? What am I doing? You don't draw a card. I'm getting confused. You heal 2 damage and place an arrow card. Blink. Blink, blink. Oh, I can't go higher than 9. Alright. I've luckied. Do I have any other alter ego type stuff to do? No. Okay. Alright. Now, flip to Hawkeye. Generate a resource. Generate a Thinno. I'll use that resource. And strength to put Miles into play. Miles is gonna 1, 2, 3. Oh, Professor X goes. I forgot about that. And then Wiccan is going to 1. That gets cleared. I kill this guy. Because that got cleared, I skilled Investigator 1 card. Wiccan dies. Before he dies, he triggers his ability. And does 1. Okay. Okay, I'm going to Genius. So let me just get this right. Prevent damage. If he goes to attack and I kill him before he hits me, is that me preventing damage? Am I preventing damage from being assigned? Or does it mean when you use things like the shields and all that sort of stuff? I don't know. I do not know. But I need to know. Is that what triggers that? Otherwise, I don't really think I have anything that prevents any damage. I mean, you would think... I mean, CptScorp knows what they're doing. I'm very confident in thinking that if you do the kill the minion before it actually hits you, you're prevented damage. And so that is how this is meant to work. Unless it's only meant to work in synergy with the other card that says prevents damage. The response thing, what is it? The fancy defense thing that she does. Evasive shot. Prevent. It specifically says that word. So I think it's only meant to be used in conjunction with that. You know what? I'm not sure. So I'm going to Hawkeye for 2. And I'm going to use clear the area and Hawkeye investigations to pay for Hawkeye. He's going to hit for 2. So he's dead. Actually, I get the feeling that I shouldn't have let Hawkeye do that, so I could actually hit back. I get the feeling I just did that wrong. Ready for... Yeah, I think I just did that wrong. Alright, here's a new one. So we've got an evasive shot, which is great. And anchor points. Exhaust anchor points generate a wild resource for a skill card. Okay. What's an evasive shot? When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent 4 of that damage. Then deal 1 damage to the attack for each arrow counter and case bow to a maximum of 5. I don't even have to spend them. I just deal them. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my god, I'm going to annihilate him. How much life has he got? 7. That's awesome. I'm going to absolutely slap him as soon as he tries to hit me. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Boom. Sense the past. 2, 3. An acceleration token. He attacks for 1. Do I just take it? Do I just take it, or am I going to do it? I'm going to evasive shot him. I want to do it because it just looks so awesome. Take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent 4 of that damage, then deal 1 damage to the attacker for each arrow counter and case bow to a maximum of 5. So I'll prevent the damage and then hit him back for 5. And then I'll use Kate's ability. When an enemy initiates an attack, remove up to 3 arrow counters and deal 1 damage for each arrow counter removed. So he initiates an attack. Alright, so he's initiating an attack. I'm going to immediately use Kate's ability. Remove 2 counters and do 2 points of damage. He now attacks. So he initiated an attack, now he's attacking. He's doing 1 point of damage plus 2, so he's doing 3 points of damage. I will spend Surveillance Team to play Evasive Shot. Evasive Shot prevents 4 damage, so that's that 3 damage gone. And then I deal 1 damage for each arrow counter up to a maximum of 5. I've got 8. I can only go up to 5. Bang. Suck that, Red Skull. You just got hammered. Hammered. I don't even have to exhaust her to do it. She just does it. She's amazing. Alright, go into Boink. He goes back up to 16. I get an encounter card because he doesn't like being defeated. Nothing else triggers. Nope. Alright, and then I get the other encounter card that I would normally have got. Okay, encounter card number 1. Hydra Exo Soldier comes in with his tough. Counter card number 2. Oh, another Exo Soldier. Bloody hell. That's so thematic though, isn't it? Like Red Skull gets hammered and then he's like, no! How dare you! A mere slip of a girl managed to defeat the greatest Nazi of all time. You know, misogyny, 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 patriarchy. Bang! Out comes 2 Exo Soldiers. Go get her! Teach her a lesson, because she's only a woman. Misogyny. It's just like, that would be classic Red Skull. Alright. Me. Well, let's... Let's Kate's Quiver to put in anchor points, which gives her a thing. Excuse me. Let's thwart with Hawkeye for 1. He's defeated by consequential damage, so he gets to shuffle back into my deck. And I get a counter. I'll then... Oh, that didn't work out quite right. I shouldn't have anchor pointed. That's not what I want. That's not what I tried to do. Hawkeye takes off 1. I then use... Yes, use this to pay for Clear the Area, which takes off 2. And gives me a free card. Oh, I was hoping to get... Oh, I do have counterintelligence in here. That prevents... threat. Anyway. And then Skilled Investigator triggers, which gives me a card. Let's hope it's for Hawkeye. This is a new one. When any amount of threat will be placed on a scheme, prevent 2 of that threat. 4 instead if you're in Ultra. Yeah, there you go. So there's multiple cards that interact with the thing, which is good. Alright. So that's those 2 done. And then because that went, I get to trigger its ability. Each player chooses 3 cards into disc and shuffles them back into their deck. So I want... that's amazing. I want that. 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 Because seriously, it's just crazy. Shuffle them back in. Right. And then Miles will knock the tough off of this guy. And because I cleared a scheme before, I'm going to turn the tide for 3. And deal it to who? Who do I deal it to? Can I do that to multiple enemies? When an enemy initiates an attack, removed up to 3 arrow counters. Does it if multiple enemies initiate attack? Because they don't attack at the same time. So as soon as it initiates an attack. Yeah, alright, I'm going to do that. I'll use those 3. Where do those threes go? Onto here, or do they knock off the tough of here? You know, I'm just going to do it the rest go. 1, 2, 3, because I want to get this guy down as quickly as possible. I'm still going. I'm still going. I'm going to counter intelligence to put in anchor points. And I'm going to Hawkeye to knock off the tough. Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. Ready. 4 cards. Alright, come at me, bro. 1. This is obviously going to be the sleeper. Well, that's a shame. I should have paid more attention. He attacks for 2 now, plus whatever he gets. I'm fine with that, because I'm going to initiate an activation or evasive shot. Prevent 4 damage, then deal damage to the attack for each arrow counter. Can I deal damage to him if he has guard? It's a defense event. The guard says I can't attack him. It's not that it says I can't damage him. Oh, this is amazing. Alright, I'm going to evasive shot. I'm going to take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to anchor point to use evasive shot. Prevent all 4 of that, and then deal 5 damage back to him. Because I have 10 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And nothing's stopping that from happening. It's just amazing. Alright, and now these guys now attack. Oh! I didn't even use Hawkeye's ability. Oh, well that is an attack, right? Guard says I can't attack, so I can't use that against Red Guard, I think. Okay, so but I can use it against these guys. So this guy attacks first. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Do 3 points of damage. He hits me for 2. This guy attacks. I do 1, 2, 3. He hits me for 2. This guy, I'm going to stop his activation. Wait, you may spend a resource to flip or ready your hero. So you could flip to alter ego between minions. Which means the second minion wouldn't attack, they would scheme instead. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to defend. Which means I only took 1 point of damage from this guy. And then for this guy, I'm going to spend Mockingbird in order to smoke arrow. Which means he doesn't attack. And I'll then use a resource, which gives me that, to trigger the secondary effect, which is to ready. So he never attacks. I can't use the arrow ability. He just doesn't do anything. So I remove a counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't remove a counter. Okay, so remove a counter, cancel the attack, flip to alter ego, I then spend an extra resource, which I did, in order to either flip or ready. I've readied. Why did I ready? Oh, because I haven't had the encounter cards yet. Right. Okay. I've readied. I still haven't got the encounter cards yet. Encounter card is, or card, Elijah Flame Soldier. Right. My turn. And now I'm ready for my turn, which is good. And any amount of threat would be placed. Prevent 2. Hawkeye investigations. Prevent any amount of threat. After you prevent any amount of threat, remove a threat. Prevent any amount of damage, remove 1 threat. Okay. Threat would be prevented. Okay, alright. Well, Miles needs to kill off one of these guys. So he's gone. Miles is gone. Prevent threat. Hawkeye will kill this guy off. I'm doing this right. Well, I guess she flips. Do I flip her? I mean, I'm going to go to the next stage. There's not much stopping that from happening. I think I'm going to flip her. I don't get to do her attack thing, but I can lucky. 1, 2, and a thing. I think that's right. Ready. It's the end of the phase. I get a counter. And now I get 4. The last 4 that I've got. Okay. There we go. So Hawkeye, Athletic Agility. That's a new one. You gain Agile 1. Reduce damage taken from undefended attacks by 1 to a minimum of 1. Okay. When you prevent any amount of damage from an attack, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Prevent any amount of damage from an attack. Reduce damage. Okay. And then another infiltrate. Okay, alright. When any mana would be placed on a scheme, prevent 2. worth it? Is it worth it? It stops it going to the next stage. Oh, no. Because one, he then gets a side scheme. The red house. And now he's going to scheme. 3 plus whatever he gets. So now I want to use that. Alright, so he gets 3. 6. Holy shit. 6. So I'm going to use anchor points for a skill card, which is this one. Prevent 4, so he only gets 2. Should I prevent the other 2 as well? Oh, this has gone to the other side. 1 triggers before that even happens. He hasn't even schemed yet. Oh man. So he goes to the next stage. Reveal the next side scheme. This flips. This goes down to 1. He then does the 6. I prevent 4. He's now going to get 2. I might as well prevent it. Prevent the other 2. So now he doesn't get anything. These guys then scheme. 1, 1. And then we get an encounter card. Hydrojet Trooper, Quick Strike doesn't apply because I mean Alter Ego. Okay. Before I change, I'm going to exhaust Lucky, heal 2 damage. Oh, 1 second. I'm going to Athletic. Oh no. I'm going to use that to generate a resource, put Endurance in play, and then goes 1, 2, 3, and then use Lucky. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Get a token, flip. Should probably have done Hawkeye. What for 2? No, I need to attack for 2. Yeah, attack for 2 on this guy. Can't afford either of these cards. Then ready. Oh, this is bad. I get the feeling I've made a fatal error somewhere. 3 cards. I think I've made an error somewhere. Oh, and I get an encounter card because of resetting my deck. So 1, 2. Oof. He attacks. a way to defend it other than defending. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I think that's game. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus whatever he gets. One, two, three, four. And then these guys. Let's do this guy first. I use Kate's ability. 1, 2. He's dead. This guy, use Kate's ability. 1, 2, 3. He's dead. And then this guy, I think I'll actually defend. Defend for 1, 2, 3. Then counter card number 1 is Hydra Regular, so Insight. Card number 2, Hydra Soldier. Oof. Wowza. Alright, let's plan B and Quiver to pay for Hawkeye, who immediately attacks and kills this guy. Oh no, plan B, I'll keep that. Get rid of this one. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to leave him out. Hawkeye's going to thwart for 1. And then plan, no, and then athletic ability, clear the area. 1, 2, gets rid of that. These 3 cards go back into my deck from this thing, and then clear the area draws me a card, and skilled investigator draws me a card. Okay, alright, so combat training will play for Plan B. Plan B will then sacrifice clear the area to kill this dude. No. Oh no. Plan B will do 2 damage to this dude. Reset. Get a counter. And 5 cards. Okay. Okay, I feel better now. Threat. Get a side scheme. It's prison camps. He attacks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take it and use evasive shot. So 5 plus nothing. I'm going to use that, the quiver, to generate a resource for evasive shot. Which gives me a counter, which prevents 4, so I take 1. But then I do 5 points back, because I have 6 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. It just ignores guard. It's great. The greatest card I've ever seen. That's my new evasive shot is my new favorite card. So that's his attack done. Now these guys. Hawkeye's going to block this guy and die, so I don't get to shuffle him back in, but oh well. C'est la vie. This guy, I'm going to use Kate's ability, 1, 2, and kill him before he even hits me. This guy, I'm going to use Kate's ability, 1, 2, and kill him before he even hits me. My turn. Kate's Aviators. 2 counters. I immediately use 1, draw a card. Gonna hit. Oh, this guy's got guard. Oh, wait. Red house. Red skull cannot take damage. Oh, no! No! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So that means he didn't take that 5 damage. Oh. That's painful. That is almost flip the table worthy. Oh, can't believe it. Can't believe it. Oh my god, seriously. I'm almost flipping the table. That's just... Okay, it's going to knock off this guy's tough. Take retaliate. And they're going to use anchor points for quick draw, which readies her. It gives me 2 arrow counters. And then damage him. Attack for 2. Take retaliate. Oh, she's got range. She doesn't get retaliate. Oh, thank God. And then after your hero makes a basic attack, confuse them with upside the head, so he's now confused. It's unbelievable. Seriously, I can't believe it. 1, 2, 3. No, he'll scheme 3, 4, 5. Will at the end, I can't get alter ego. There was no point doing upside the head. It just costs for no reason. Although, I mean, it doesn't cost... Although I could just use the card. So, no. I'm not going to do that. Who cares if he's confused? Makes no difference. I'll use Upside the Head to use First Aid. That's so upsetting. Reset. Get 5 new cards. Boom, boom. Get some new side scheme. Mass chaos. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Lose all those cards and 3 threat. He attacks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's no way to defend it without defending. Which means that he'll then just attack, although he'll be dead, so. Defend for 1. That's all I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, dead. Defense for 1, 7. Yeah. That was painful. It wasn't painful playing Kate Bishop Hawkeye though. I mean, that's defeat. But that, I think, is more so because I maybe made a couple of mistakes, not really understanding the cards' interaction a little bit. But as for the hero herself, I've played quite a few custom heroes on this stream, and I don't think I've had as much fun as I have with Kate. Let me think about that. I really enjoyed playing Havoc. I really enjoyed playing Havoc. Mainly because of, the Havoc connection, obviously. So I quite enjoyed Havoc, I will admit. Just thinking, yeah, I'd always salt. Human Torch was a lot of fun. Yeah, I quite enjoyed Human Torch. And of course, I liked my own characters. Obviously, enjoy my own characters. Boba Fett is great fun. Yeah, if not the most enjoyable, at least equal enjoyable. I mean, no hyperbole. I mean, she is amazing. Just so much fun, so much interaction. Color schemes are cool. Thematically, it works. Lucky's a good boy. What more do you want? I mean, this is really cool. I highly recommend everybody give Kate a go. I'm going to play her again. Try and get a win in. The fact that you don't exhaust her for her response, her interrupt, is madness. But amazing. Limits use a 3, which is fine, but that's alright. Oh, actually, no. She actually can do 5 because of the quiver. I was playing it wrong. How many mistakes did I make in this game? CptScorp, if you watch this, please point them all out. I keep forgetting Kate's quiver bumps her up to 5. So there's at least one mistake I made. I'm pretty sure I could have killed off one of these. Not this guy, because he hadn't attacked yet, but the other guys, I'm sure I could have killed off earlier. In terms of their cards and stuff. And I confess I don't quite understand. I don't think I fully understand Smoke Arrow. It can't be as good as I think. I mean, and you completely stop the activation from happening. So they activate and they either attack or scheme. And if they don't attack or scheme, then they don't trigger any of their abilities that may be tied into it. Like Claw wouldn't get his second boost card because he didn't get a boost card at all. Stuff like that. And there's other villains that do things when they attack or scheme. It cancels that completely for one. And then, so you're eventually stunned or confused with them, really. Which completely bypasses Steady and Stalwart. Because I can't be stunned and confused. You're just cancelling the activation completely. It's amazing. Absolutely, it's unbelievably amazing. And so thematically, I mean, it still works, right? Smoke arrow, boom. Mr. Big Nose here, covered in smoke, can't do anything. It's great. Yeah. Lucky, obviously, awesome. The aviators, awesome. Yeah, I really love it. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, a must play, and I'll be playing her again. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you if you didn't switch off the minute I cracked the sooks about the Red House mistake that I made. I appreciate it. It was a bit childish. I'm willing to accept it was a bit childish, but man, as soon as I saw that, as soon as I noticed, if I hadn't noticed it, I'm glad. I prefer that I noticed it, because if I hadn't noticed and I'd won, it would have been cheap, because I shouldn't have won, and I hate that. But man, when I noticed that was devastating. Devastating. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks again for CptScorp. I was going to say Captain Scorp. I think that's what it's meant to be. So thanks again, Captain Scorp. Just an amazing character. I'll end up playing her again as well. Yeah, check it out. Marvel Champions custom content. Thanks for watching. As always, look after yourselves, look after each other. Just stay safe out there. Thanks. Bye.